2 more Trailblaze security units. Bit. As you can see, the travel log, all the current one is up to date. Up to I finished the 6. There's no more jades for 6, 7, and 8. So no point. I've completed all 3. Memory of Chaos, Buried Fiction. All of them are 12 stars or max stars. That I don't know. I don't want to do. I don't know if I want to keep on trying for them further than a torture level 4. And for the others, the archive stuff, I'll complete. Primeval Blade, Origami Bird Clash, Clocky, Vignettes, Hanu's Prison Break, Critter Pick, Tales, Fantastic, Boulder Town, Ethereum Wars, Orm Alley, and Everwinter. So, pretty good. The last one to do. Let's go.
I'm looking at the reply. See? Here. Miss Hanya said she's on her way.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She was concerned about Tail.
Yeah, Miss Huohuo has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohuo came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Who would want to...
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Pronouns? Foxian Dream. Say, I heard there's a video is paused. Broadcasting is audio only because there's a new demo. I heard it was a new demo of something. Damn. Is it Memoria? And what's it? Hold on. Let's just see. Demos. Deal of the week. Save up to 40%. Can I buy exclusive PS Plus discounts? Hidden cats in Berlin. That's very interesting. Very specific. Indies, monthly picks, free to play, action. Hold on, what's that new? New demo, PS5 demo game. ReFantasio, there we go. I'll download that while I'm waiting. ReFantasio. Hold on. There we go. Just announced. $27. Yeah, okay, I can do that while I'm playing. That will download, I hope. Okay, get information out of Cirrus. Just make sure it's downloading. Yeah.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huahua is missing. And I'm
Huahua.
willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses. And you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
Should have found the word. Someone clearly.
The Ten
See
Lords
them.
Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
Ooh. Using leverage.
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious.
Ooh, she's.
In the
They
end,
are.
I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Oh no. Doesn't remember. No, but Tail. Well, clearly Tail comes back later in the story, so
Oh, does it hurt?
it's not an
You'll be
issue.
pleased to
Still.
know I didn't drag out the suffering. I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned, even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Ooh, so
Lies.
she went
You
on
can't
a
possibly know where Tail disappeared
went on
to.
a wild
Maybe
goose
I do,
chase.
maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her.
Oh no, they're gonna ambush her? No. You have friends? That's hard to believe.
You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Wawa is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Alright. Let's go, Hanya. I should use. Did I do laundry today? Fey Jade. Or Jade Chow. Why are you screaming when you see her on the ground?
I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Up your fake.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind. This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
Surely they can fix this.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
Leverage
I've been keeping tail here all along.
Oh, what the fuck? You betrayed us.
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing a near-death experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous! Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, Judge. When I was with Huohuo, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So in a fit of anger, I had this demon... Judge imprison me in the gorge.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Hua and take out those other pesky Heliumite, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
Who is the...
It's exorcism o'clock!
Or was it? Would you consider
Where...
species trait?
where am I? Tail? Are you here?
Oh,
I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you?
notably, this is like the first time she's
It
called him
can't be
Tail
him.
and not
Tail
Mr.
always
Tail.
said only the most privileged are worthy of being his host. Stop overthinking, Wawa. What should I do now?
You are a judge. Ooh, who are you? Mother?
Mom?
Oh, called it.
Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
So I'm guessing she passed away.
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but you're not my Hua. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
Is my sister okay?
The farther you stay away from her, the better.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Hua. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Why the sudden change in personality? I'm gonna change it to Chinese. Can I? Huh. Never mind.
Hey, I remember you.
I don't.
Who's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler.
Is that why she has an X on her back where her tail used to be?
Stay away from us, monster!
So she was possessed as a child?
Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that. I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me. I heard your parents don't want you anymore. You should be the one feeling sorry. We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here. But I'm not a monster.
Aw. See,
What should I do?
making me feel sad for a character I don't like.
Tail? How are you? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too.
Abandonment issues.
Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone.
That or
Not
Stockholm
again.
Syndrome.
I haven't left.
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them.
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Okay. Whee! Ghostbusters. Dun 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 dun. Spooky. Ooh. Is that the mother?
Let's bring this one back.
Oh, that's funny.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Wait. I feel like there's a lot of trauma happening in Honkai Star Rail. Children? Classmates? Honestly, I hate the... Oh, there we go. I don't like the puzzles. Puzzles?
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huohuo get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
The behavior of these brats is astounding.
Oh wow, Tail can possess more than one at a time? Honestly, fairly impressive.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Of course, you know, children are the
Ahead.
meanest people. Meanest because they're honest. Let's go. Fucking children.
Huohuo, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Huohuo, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Huohuo, I'm sorry.
Huohuo.
I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Huohuo, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
They're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on! You wanted them to return. They return.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're here! You're actually Tail! Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
And she was.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected this Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was...
Oh, they're still friends even though they fight with each
Forget
other.
about all that. I'm here now. But did everyone really leave you? Because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway.
Oh,
Without
wow.
you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Fighting time. This Healy bite that makes people sad.
VIP.
Ah shit! I don't have all my
I hope for an end to strife in the harmony and unison.
my elements are all wrong. So, man, never hesitate. Boom.
Hedge your bets.
Just attack him.
Suppress.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Watch your head.
Look at all those follow-up attacks. Oops, nope.
I venture forth to
I interrupt with my trap card. Let's go, Backless Wonder. Oh wow, we don't even have like a short dialogue with the Heliobi. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Wawa, you're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madame Mahanya, Miss Gui, Sushang, and Miss Trailblazer.
So Sushang's the only one who's at like her level.
All of you! Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Aww. I thought we was the
So
squad
Scaredy
leader.
Cat is squad leader. Well, well. Look at you.
Aw, that's just what Miss Gui Knifin calls me.
Gwei knifing.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Wawa.
Excuse me?
Belonging. There's no
Despite
ownership there.
Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Victual Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Ruh-roh.
Cirrus may come across as hot-headed and impulsive, but under the surface, they are actually full of guile. No wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe people. One momentary lapse of concentration, and suddenly we find ourselves backed into a corner. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtrol Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. I want to make sure my the hard part about having lots of characters is that the loadouts are not always easy. I really think like I should get a new preservation
These
light
affairs
cone.
need to be handled according to Skyfaring Commission regulations.
Abandoned parcels. Let's go. I'm just buying them because they're like on a monthly reset, so. So these are good too. Although these are every day, but this is the one that's like once a week. Once a week or once a month? I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, the big ghosties were lightning weak, so I'll put you. But I'll change the lineup. Put back you. And then I think I have to change the light cones, maybe. I didn't. Light cone. There we go. Gotta switch that up with what's the name of this one? Resolution shines as pearls of sweat. That's a very, very. Is that weird for me to think that sounds like really Chinese? I think you're supposed to switch. There we go. And this is a team where it's like, well, I have the Bellabog character, I have the Shanzhou character, and then I have a Penacony character. So just get to fight someone again.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission, sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Teo? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Expendables.
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtrol Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Never see me here alive!
That was never my plan. I came to Fixtrol Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Lofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtrol Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Okay. Serious CDs could cause all enemies to immediately take action. Okay, action advance. There's a good chance that allies with Fiendfire can switch to the enemy's side, so watch out. Oh shit. Don't forget we can use ultimates to turn the tide. Yeah, no. Let's use
To suffer.
being able to flexibly use exorcism is key to gaining advantage.
Weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's do it again.
Mistakes I
Can inflict imprisonment to all enemies and they will receive additional damage when they are attacked. The additional damage dealt this way is not affected by other buffs. Okay, so let's just do that. I'll use...
I'm honored by your presence.
Use my cooking
Since
man.
you're already here, why not have a meal before
Debuffs on everybody. And then...
Enemy data secured.
this one to shred their
Network
defenses.
activated. Time for a good
Let's
old
go
counter.
Bellabog's intelligence officer. Then the gambling man, roulette shark. I don't know. I actually don't know it. I only know the
Bust.
ultimate. It's the ultimate.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Then, yeah, weakness breaking counts as a debuff, so boom. And then for you, I'll just use what do I call this for? Scorch Onslaught to increase my action roll. And then I can use
I weep
ult.
for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Ult!
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face.
Put on a happy face.
The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces, regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As
The
I
army
mentioned
still hands.
previously, when Tung Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced.
Tongue
But
shot.
for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours.
He's gonna
Notions
possess
of
Jiggy one.
rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the end game is played.
High stakes, high rewards.
Enemy attack is boosted. No problem. Wait, yeah, there's the same one, so it deals additional damage to everybody. Pyrograph Arcanum will roast everybody. Let's
I'm
go.
honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
And then zone suppression will lower defenses of
Enemy
the
data secure.
enemies.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, mere pawn.
The roulette shark
The
will
dice have been cast.
increase the
Bust.
likelihood of critting on that
Or
one
maybe
dude.
I'll take it all.
And then the ultimate slash dreams, cries, and red will hit the lightning
I weep for the
damage.
departed.
But also the one that ignores the
It too shall fall.
boom.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
More seasoning.
Component damage. Destined for oblivion.
It's not over. The fate of humans means nothing to me. We
Okay.
play by our own set of rules.
Lightning Lord, you are now a child. Whoa!
Checkmate.
Lamau still treated him like a kid, even though he's a terrible demon.
Good.
I am no Ignimar. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna
I know of
trick
no
him.
faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Why are you trying to hype this guy
Well,
up?
listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably
It
awe-inspiring.
seems like Yeah.
Neither General Tang
Fight.
Xiao nor myself.
Respect the
deride
fighting
such
spirit
foe.
things.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next,
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions.
Man,
Such
Alejandro.
is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. That day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Ew, okay. Talk to Jing Yuan. Let's go, Jing Yuan. Zhao Chou.
Cirrus's will to fight has been shattered. It can no longer pose a threat. Considering that everything here is now under control, I'll take my leave.
The master stroke. Hold on.
Not at all. You have been of great assistance these past days. And for that, I express my gratitude. But the heliobus we dealt with will not be easily dismissed. Given sufficient time, and regardless of how slim the odds are, they will someday break the seal that binds them. However, that concern will fall to the generals of the future.
Not my problem.
How many Luofu generals this fragment of Ignimar will face in times to come? Speaking
I gotta say,
from the perspective of a warrior,
pretty good camera control speed that you can do it at.
I feel somewhat envious.
The Heliobi's objective is pretty simple, don't you think?
That it may be, but they cause no shortage of trouble. Perhaps I could glean some wisdom from the Xianzhou Juming. This excursion was not an official matter. I didn't report it to the councilors. What remains of it will be left to the Ten Lords Commission. And once matters have concluded, I believe everyone present will be duly rewarded. And as for you and the young Miss Guinaifen, rest assured you won't be shortchanged. You see, helping the general of the Luofu does have its perks. It's time I took my leave. Farewell.
Oh. So sexy. Hanya. Oh, wait, no. This feels like an end thing. This feels like the last one already. This is another one.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
I thought Mr. Tail wanted to leave.
If I were merely Starfire Essence, then naturally, I'd prefer to glide through the cosmos. But after being entangled in your human world, my
superhuman world,
is no longer that simple. I'm freer than ever before. I'm going nowhere.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Not gonna lie, I mean, if I had done this story, I might have been more
around, the other Heliobi pick
encouraged to pull for
I feel
Huohuo.
safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Sira situation. As for what gets written in the Lofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you.
Woo!
One more thing. Don't forget to seal the heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
Cast the heliobus into the suppression tower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the fourth. Look, this red phantom. Look, this is the real phantom. All for nothing. The Fox's ceremony will place the items of the dead in the scarcity, sending them out of the shadow and into the stars to shine brightly among them. But in fact, we're hoping the dead will board the starship and return home. At a discussion with our colleague in the Skyfaring Institution, we decided to place a projection of the starscape at the Foxum tomb so everyone who comes tomorrow will have something to pin their hopes on. While they're taking a look at this, what do you think? Well done. We'll keep it docked at the Foxum tomb. Well, we're just completing a job for the Ten Lords Commission. A strange way of being humble. So why did you forbid from talking about the Phantom Scarscape? Words spread like wildfire. Who knows what kind of horrible legend will end up as. The Flying Demon? Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, okay, fine. The Flying Demon. Anyway. Well, bam.
Gleam of old blades.
What? Never thought to check out the other parts. I mean, just kind of run through it, right? Wishing you an exquisite sleep, just like me. Judging by the inscription, the grave occupant must be a very kind person. Offerings beside the tombstone support your hypothesis. When this girl called Ah Shin fell into an eternal sleep, her old friends and relatives had forgot about her. You just don't know what gift they prepared when they visited her. Try opening a mystery box, just as you're pondering what a Shanjo specialty offering could be. A joking voice pipes up to Tiara's under the calm night with a bolt of thunder. Try to open a few mystery boxes. Let's go. You just open them to take a look, never dare to touch the contents. Despite your heart being far from calmed, you try to talk yourself out of it. Are you really sure you want to do this? Let's go. Open sesame. In a flash, you feel as though you've been lost something extremely precious. You hastily check over your whole body. Everything remains in place. Strange. What is it about? Was it a... You mean no harm, just curious. And curiosity is a necessary quality for creatures trailblazing across the galaxy. You convince yourself, and a restless discomfort in your heart settles right down. Decide to open a mystery box. You reach out to the offerings packaging. Your hand gets dirty from the dust on it. It doesn't matter because you're wearing gloves. So your hands were dirty from the get-go. You pick up the offerings and study them a while. Inside, exquisite food preserved intact within packaging and of unknown expiry date. There are also cute household items, beautiful headwear, and eye masks. It's a grave occupant of some of the joy life while it lasted. Since you are speculating all hot takes about the grave occupant, a severe accusation comes from behind. I've caught you now! The villagers have been reporting thieves stealing for the offerings. Put that down, Stone. I was just taking a look. I didn't steal anything. Talking about asking is stealing. What? No need to dispute this. Come back with us at the Ten Lords Commission, and we'll soon find out whether a crime has been committed. You've had lots of tight-lipped people like you before. You'll find how ridiculous you're being once you get to the Ten Lords Commission. Be honest, Rob. The offerings are all intact. I didn't steal anything. Sticks missing. The dust on the outside offerings have been wiped clean. Huh? Looks like we were mistaken. Time will let you go. Run along and stop touching offerings. Okay, that's pretty funny. What an odd side thing. Maybe I should. Well, I guess I lost my morals, right?
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yanqing and held my own against fragments of Ignomar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
Perhaps you're worried you're neglecting your regular duties. You still have a lot to learn.
You sound just like her.
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism. I'm counting on you.
Unreal Angel Eva Awakened. Ghost Hunting Squad recounts near-death experience. You should do with the unknown mushrooms. Spoiler alert, don't eat them. Don't eat the strange mushrooms! Rogue tortures her. See how this young girl broke free. The breaking news, yeah.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
Okay, that's cute.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Super intel. General Lightning Lord is so cool. So cool. First time seeing it. So cool every time. Tail was with Hanya. How did you know? Well, don't push yourself off wall. Feel free to speak up if you disagree. If Tail's not interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. Whoa, becomes a visitor to the Express. You might come across her when you return to the Express. Nice. Do you remember me? It's the Heliobus who discusses winning one's wife. Oh, it's not done yet? Hold on, what? Okay, wait, more ghost stuff. It's the wife one.
Take us home.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Now that'd be a surefire moneymaker.
Heliobus barbecue. If I'm honest with you, Heliobus have free nature, and I thought about running off before, but I've changed my mind and wanted to stay here. Because of Wen Yan, I got to experience a feeling of love and being loved. It's both sweet, but also mixed with a bit of bitter and sour. Like wine that's steeped for years and years. Is it how it feels to love after so much pain and suffering? Waiting pala. Never experienced such complex emotions in any other human before. After losing him, other people's emotions just seemed too bland to me. I lost all feeling of being a Heliobus for a moment and fell into this illusion called being human. Please, send me back to the Ten Lords prison, please. Thank you for helping us. He agreed. He agreed not to run. The human and his ghost. This ghost hunting mission does not comply with the rules of the Ten Lords. Please keep this a secret. It's between you and me. Thank you. We'll see you again once again. Okay, so what's gonna be the big one? We got Tail back. We found out about we uncovered Sirius's plan, and he got walloped. What else is there to do? Because there's a lot left to do. I have a. Okay, I guess keep doing it. I guess. One more tower. Completing the various exorcism chronicles around Firesol will unlock the corresponding illusory maze. Okay. I don't know about that. Oh, okay, so there's more that type of... This is a new one. Okay, alright. I'll do that later. Because we completed the other one, this one and that one, I guess. These two. Yeah, let's just try the... Colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. This is not voiced. Is it really set rage for someone to have strong bursts of ambition after being lazy for a long time? You don't think so? You're right, I have times when I suddenly feel inspired to work really hard too. It's common for outworlders like you, little Gwei, to want to work hard to upgrade your flat for a mansion or your start for a giant skip. After all, your youth is limited. The pressure to survive is great. For a long life society like ours, these are different. Majority of people only want to seek a secure life. People think in all kinds of wonderful ways. We can really say for sure. What do you think, Mr. Dale? The idea that anything does not align with common logic must be work for some unseen ghost is a very primitive way of thinking. However, if someone's personally undergoes a dramatic change without them doing anything, that could indeed be the work of a Heliobus. That really doesn't help us at all. I'm not the person at the center of the Angler mystery. How can I give an answer? I've not been to the scene personally. Even though the person that posted this didn't say what department they were from, judging by the name, there's no doubt that they're from the Divination Commission. Is it really a Healy was calling this? Time to check it out. Let's go. Okay, Divination Commission, that means we pick the Quantum Squad. Let's go. I mean, Fushuan did get
10101.
possessed, so. Ah, it's you. You really do work hard. I see the posting goes to give page really does things to get through. Why didn't you just message us directly? That's right, Master Divine. If you suspect there are still Healy by that have not been cleared from the Divination Commission. I want to end the stream. I don't want to keep talking. We'll see. I'm not yet entirely convinced that this undoubtedly is the work of a Healy bus. I thought I'd make the post to investigate. As you're here, it means that there's indeed something suspicious about this. How should I explain it? When you were all assisting me in driving out the lingering Healy by, our diviner made a great contribution to the efforts. I wanted to thank her and give her more opportunities to show our abilities in the department. But for some unknown reason, her attitude completely changed recently. She had been the first in the office and the last to leave. Today I even received a notice from the other diviner that she is planning to quit her role as a diviner and is encouraging her colleagues to start a new business with her. That's so strange. Isn't that strange to want to start a new business and get rich? Do you not like Qingque now that she is a motivated worker? People are naturally degenerate or lazy. I do not judge anyone for either. However, when someone's personality suddenly transforms, it's often because of external influence. I think there's something extremely eerie about this whole thing. Thinking back to my own encounter, I wanted to ask you to look for yourselves. Diviner Fushuan, is this Qingque still here at the moment? She is currently over by the repository, talking loudly to her colleagues and fantasizing about her bright future. Let's go. I think you'll find this interesting too. Ooh, this is really far. How did I get there? Run, run, run. You can see the pig's tail and or its butt.
Feeling lucky.
What was that?
Yeah.
You could be good firewood.
No, no. That's right, I found a whole new meaning to life. Never thought I'd hear Qingque talk about the meaning of life. Divination is fit for a big change. You're not giving up because the Master Diviner humiliated you again. Looking back on my life, all I've seen is done is waste time. However, look to my future, I look at this greatly. I see the path of destiny opening up before me. This is really the Qingque I know. You see, this is not normal. Looking back on past experiences, people only measure a successful life in terms of having clothing, food, and minimal worries. Without deeper thought, how can these bland experiences serve as feedback to empower others? I've worked the same day over and over in the Divination Commission for hundreds of years. Where is the logic in terms of success? Where is the pinnacle? Where are the highlights that give our lives compared with short-lived species? What are our benefits? There are none. It's a waste of both time and life. Across the universe, there are people with shorter lifespans that yourselves in parallel dimensions that use and reuse methods for lasting gains. They work day in and out for harder than you ever will. You hide in your little delves and pretend that the billions of credits in the hands of the super rich have nothing to do with you. Then you're shocked when you find out the rich have already bought up everything around you. Don't you feel your blood boiling, a faint pain in the left-hand side of your chest? Your desire screaming and like thunder. It's an abnormal atmosphere around you as a wave of manic emotion bursts from the bottom of your heart. Money, okay, interesting. Greed? A star knot. Pay off my 300-year mortgage. Too small, you're all thinking too small. I'm talking about money, but what's more than that? As Louis Fleming said, I do not care about credits, because I am credit. I'm talking about you, the value of life and self-fulfillment. Only after these you can think about money. Where do you plan to start? Where do I start? First step is I shall leave this place, stable job, and begin my business plan. I will make Sling Jade Celestial Jade popular across the galaxy, then I shall branch out into other dimensions. You're all welcome to follow along. All you need to do is be like me and have a fighter's heart. You understand? Clap if you understand. That's such weird. Abnormal greed burning in this girl's mind. It's spicy. She must have been affected by some hideous influence. Lady Fouchon. Everyone stand back. Qingque needs rest. Please don't ground her. No way, she still hasn't told her business plan. Enhancing latent insecurities. If you're ready, I shall ring the harmonic charm. Interview or a business proposition? I'm working, read the room. What are you talking about? How is this the time for Celestial Jade? Hello, we know Miss Qingque is here. We are her close friends. That's right, I am her boss. Tell her to depart from this illusion of fortune and come out to greet me. You know President Qing, who won the law, who doesn't? As for being her close friends, I'm certain that a famous person like President Qing has many close friends that even she isn't aware of. And you there, yes, you the dwarf, don't you call yourself the President Qing's boss. That is a good one. What did you say? What did you call me? Feckless. I'm so mad right now. Surely you're aware that President Qing single-handedly fought the Luofu Dynasty Corp and spread this name with Celestial Jade across the galaxy. She's the highest authority here. There's a million things to deal with. Can't just... You see this queue, the line of people wish to meet President Qing, all the way from here to Arm Alley. Go take a number and wait. Maybe a week, maybe a few months, who knows? The guy at the front of the case has been waiting for 3 months. So we have to do with this violence. Fight, fight. I want to see rivers of blood.
Lose some, win some.
Troublemakers like you, I've seen so many, but I've defeated them all.
Don't let me down.
Eat my jade. Oh, what? What the fuck? Turns random number of enemy targets into trotters. Attacks against these targets are granted a crit with damage boost. Nice.
Wait for the tiles. Wow, my turn.
Yeah. Eat that. This guy talks a lot like Tail. Focus.
Luck of the draw. Please, and victory!
Bending the rules. We have a deal.
We have a
There's
deal.
no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Too late to say the game of Celestial Jade. You should have said that earlier. Not so fast. I know this Miss Mizo. She was a friend with President Qing for her great success. Another Master Diviner? I'm no longer the Master Diviner. Please do not call me that again. I'm no more than a mere employee under the flag of the Luofu Dynasty Corp. I use my limited vision to predict stock fluctuations for President Qingque. Remain silent. It seems that she is slightly grateful for my tea. In fact, they have left a shadow on her psyche. What has President Qing done to you? President Qing has been extremely kind to me. Ugh, pathetic wimp. Please don't take this to heart. Lady Fouchon, it's an illusion, just a fantasy. There's no use tearing her throat apart screaming at a dummy. If a game of property trading board game she's after, we'll give it to her. Monopoly! President Qing has been talking about Milzo for years. Come with me. He wants to meet with you and rekindle your friendship. The Palace of Astrum. The Jade Tile Parlor now. For the great foresight, President Ching bought the Palace of Astrum out long ago. Inspiring your employees, I shall take my leave. I ask that you propose creative ideas, that you find paths for tile games that to diversify, create a new industry ecology, and access the pressure points of consumers directly to ignite user demands. Remember, our slogan is SSJ creates happiness. Micropayments? Oh no, a customizable paid plan like tile backs, game tables, and players. Tiles, hands, and players are all separate entities. Charging separately for them and breaking down user payments to further exploit payment is only logical. Oh no, microtransactions. New game modes. Not enjoy turn-based, so we have real-time Jade Tile battling. League of Jade Tiles. League! Tiles and Dungeons! RPG, where players can fill different classes with different abilities. Oh, these years haven't changed a bit. What a pleasure. Promoting the great cause that is Celestial Jade. Reminisce over the past of the years, an old friend. But time is money. Let's get straight to the point. If I hadn't met you all those years ago, I would have never gathered the courage to quit my job and start my business. What is that you said to me back that the gears of fate are beginning to turn? To repay you, I've given you the opportunity to completely transform your life. Come with me. As for the others, Shwani, find something for them to do. I don't know where she's taking you, but you must remain cautious. If you need us, just call for Shwani. Providing most satisfying service to game players across the universe. Rules are outdated. When turn cultures across the entire great phrase, we have a new lease of life. Jade Tile promotional chests. Mystery box. Oh no! Man, loot boxes, gotcha games.